This story is about a senior high school student, a form 2, yes, a second year senior high school student who lost her father. She lost her father, and then her mother remarried, and so many stepfather issues. Now the mother doesn't even trust her. She feels when she tells her mother something, it's going to be hell. So hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and share with someone, and also like this video. And please don't skip my ads. I beg you, don't skip my ads. If there's an ad, at least watch 30 seconds of it for me. I beg you, just don't skip my ads. So this is Talk with AVIS, and this episode is kind of, yeah, it's kind of, it's a little worried. No, not a little, it's very, very worrying, because there are so many things that people assume our young people should be doing, and it's really, really not it. Some things need to stop, else the more we get them into it, the more we say them, the more we get them to do the things that we say. So today's story is about a senior high school student, a form 2, yes, a second year senior high school student who lost her father. She lost her father, and then her mother remarried, and so many stepfather issues. Now the mother doesn't even trust her. She feels when she tells her mother something, it's going to be hell. So guys, let's get into it. Let's read the story and know what it's about. Okay, so I'm doing this alone. Yeah, I'm doing this alone today. So let's get started. I'm reading the story. Yeah, I'm reading the story. So hi sis, my father said I am not a virgin. He said he wants to find out if I am. It's serious. I am in SHS 2 and a day student at I need not to mention the school, and a day student at X school. Yeah. My father died 6 years ago, and my mother married another man. The man likes young girls, but my mother doesn't know. If she tell sorry, if I tell, she will say I am a small girl and might even beat me. This is serious. During the vacation, my father heard me speaking. My father here refers to the stepfather, the one the mother remarried. Yes, so my father heard me speaking to a boy on the phone, and he started saying, "I've come on." He told my mother I now have a boyfriend who I've been talking to, and he said I'm no more a virgin. The truth is, the boy I've been talking to is my boyfriend. God. But we've not had any sexual related things. I don't even know his house, and I don't go out. Plus, my phone is even yam. Okay, I told my mother the truth, but my stepfather said, so far as he's my boyfriend, then I'm not a virgin. This is the point. My mother didn't even listen to me. He told my mother he knows what to do to find out. One time when my mother left, my stepfather said he wants to test if I'm a virgin. Hey, why don't he test you? he want to use his hands to check. He picked the chair and pushed me on it. He raised my skirt, and before he brought his hand, someone knocked at the door. So he stopped and asked me to open the door. Since then, he comes to my room anyhow, and he wants to test. I want to tell my mother, but she will not listen and even beat me. I am really confused. Guys, this is serious. See why I said this is serious? we live with our parents. There are some things that we can't tell them, but there should be, guys, let me not jump the gun. Let me I'm getting a little passionate about this. We can pick about 4-5 issues from here, but let me say this before we get to do this. The lady has been referred to the appropriate authorities, and they are handling the situation. So just a nice word from you, a kind advice from you would go a long way to help her, or even encourage her, to let her know that she's not in this alone. And if you find yourself in a situation like this, you better speak up or get things resolved, else it might get to the point where you can't do anything, I mean anything about it. Okay, so let me pick the first thing. So the father dying, those ones we need not make any points of those ones. But the man likes young girls, but my mother doesn't know. So her stepfather likes young girls, and her mother doesn't know. She would want to tell the mother, but the mother will not listen and might even beat her. Like, how do you create that rough relationship between you and your child because you have you have a new husband? It shouldn't happen. Like, it really shouldn't happen. I know as we grow, it's not all the things that we can tell our parents, no matter the relationship, but at least you should have a little of trust for your child, your female child. Your female child. You don't just leave your female child and then don't trust anything she says because of what? She's a lady, or she's a child, or she's a girl. No, you don't do that. I know one time, some time to come, we will be mothers and fathers. Please, you should be a good mother to your child. You should let your child feel your presence. Don't leave your child to do things that you think you don't care, or she's too young, so whatever. Don't do that, guys. This is serious, and I know so many people are going through this stepfather issue, and they can't do anything because they feel they will not be listened to. Please, let's do better as we grow up. Let's really do better. So yes, the father heard her speaking to a boy on the phone, and then he started saying he has come on. You see this thing with guys that I really don't like. The moment you start speaking to someone as young as you are, then they assume you have a boyfriend. And the moment they assume you have a boyfriend, then you are not a virgin. See, there is this annoying questions that they usually ask. Do you have a boyfriend? The girl will say no. So it means you're a virgin. Like how? How? They not just senior high school students, not just tertiary students. They ask junior high school students, like, do you have a boyfriend? The person will say no. So you are trying to say you're a virgin. What has not having a boyfriend got to do with virginity? So if the girl is having a boyfriend at that age, it means she's not a virgin. So when you do that, you try to put it in the mind of the young girl who is about 15, 14, that okay, so if I have a boyfriend, then I have to do some things. I have to do some sexual related things. That is not supposed to be so. The moment you do that, that is what you put in the little girl's mind. That's okay. So if I don't have if I don't have a boyfriend, it means I'm a virgin. If I don't have a boyfriend, it means I'm a virgin. If I have a boyfriend, then I must not be a virgin. Is that what you're trying to say? Please, let's leave this young people good messages. Let's ask them questions that will not make them do things they are not supposed to do. Guys, let's not expose our younger ladies to things that they are not supposed to be engaging in. It's not the best. So because the stepfather saw her speaking on the phone, first of all, it's definitely a guy. because she can't speak on the phone for long with another female. Like, really. It's a guy. And again, she has come on because she's speaking on phone so many times. And the best part is, then she's not a virgin. And the most annoying part is, I want to test. You want to test what? Are you a test tube? Like, really? These things are really, really hurting and heartbreaking. That you want to test. Test what? Well, and you know another thing, when the stepfather told the mother that he knows how he's going to do it, he's going to find out the truth, the mother never bothered to ask him, how are you going to do it? She just left the man to find out the truth. So if not that someone had knocked on the door that time, possibly the lady would have been at the hospital. And all the times that he comes to the room, if there was no intervention, the lady would have found herself on the hospital bed. And that is not something we should be proud of. It's really, really not something we should be proud of. She's using a jam, and she has spilled out the truth that yes, it's a boyfriend. But I think she also doesn't understand why they should align virginity with having a boyfriend. So I don't know. We better stop. Yes, not like sometimes. We better stop, because this is really, really not helping. That we think because this then this. Let's stop these things. We get our younger people into so many troubles. So please, let's stop that. So this is it. She's really confused. As I said early on, she has been referred to the rights authorities, like handling the situation. Then we need to encourage her. I know she'll be watching this. I just need you to say something that would leave your comments there. She'll read all the comments, so just leave your comments and then give her the best of your advice, because some of these things, they are really, really not supposed to be happening. Like, really? We better stop this. Really need to stop, because I don't know, if I don't stop, I may say these things over and over again. But guys, let's try to educate these people a little. Don't push our younger people to do some things. What we do, the things we say to them, is the things they act on most of the time. Let's not push them to do some things, guys. Let's not push them to do some things. We just better have to stop. Let's not give room for people to misinform our young people. No, it shouldn't happen like that. So please give a little, no, not a little, you spare some time and share some time with your younger siblings. It's really, really important. Listen to them, hear the things they have to say. And this man in this story, like, he really needs to be dealt with.